Awesome. Thank you guys for coming up on the stage here. I appreciate it. Do we have any questions from the audience to start off with? Okay, I'll start off. Introduce yourself and tell us which film was yours and tell us a little bit about it.
Maurice Vandenberg, and I worked on Cornpocalypse.
I loved this. This was awesome. My name's M. Kemp, and I did the one with a lot of curse words.
My name is Lee Crow, and I was the instructor for a class at the Art Institute of Atlanta, and they produced As Seen on TV, the one about the infomercials.
My name is Jamal Lauren.
I'm Brian Matagios.
And I'm Steve Vitale, and all three of us, we worked on Avery Matthews.
My name is Robert Paraguasu, and I worked on Happy and Strictly in Fuzzy Business.
My name is Catherine Callahan, and I did the artwork and helped with the animation, direction, and editing of White Cow.
My name is Jennifer Barclay, and I worked on Code Monkey. Somewhere out there, two other gentlemen helped me as well.
I'm Kristen Jarvis, and I worked with Catherine on White Cow, and I also created Stu Peter.
My name is Gina Nespajani, and I did Movie Kiss the Light Bright video.
Thank you. Do you have any audience questions? Yes?
How long does the Light Bright animation take?
How long does the Light Bright animation take?
It took me 7 months in my brother's room with trash bags over the windows. Yeah.
Any other audience questions? I'm curious about what the inspiration behind each film was and also how long every film took. But I should mention, before I forget, that 2 of the films here were award-winning at our previous event. Roll Your Own, Corn Pop Bullets, is that how you say it? That won the Audience Choice Award, and Kristen Jarvis's film, Stoop Peter, won the Best in Show. But tell us about the inspiration and how long it took.
Mine was helping my friend finish his senior film, and it took 7 months for Cornpocalypse. He showed me the animatic, and then I had to work on it. It was just hysterical. So.
I think mine took a couple days. It was done in pieces. I was experimenting, and then I just made it into an animation because I had that funny song. And I don't know what it was inspired by. I just did it.
Okay, well, ours was a class at the Art Institute of Atlanta. And the idea was originally by a brilliant artist named Jason Barnes, a student there. He originally had 2 male infomercial hosts fighting. And he had done that for another class, and then he brought it into my team class, and we took it from there. And we did base Tony Butts on the late Billy Mays.
Avery Matthews was actually a pilot that we did at Turner Studios for Cartoon Network. And it was the first pilot ever done for the LA studio, by a studio here in Atlanta. So we're very proud of that. But I mean, it's kind of hard to speak to the inspiration for that since it was something, commercial. Yeah. But basically, we were all animators on Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law for Adult Swim. Woo! And when that show finished, the director on that show, Rich Ferguson Hall, this was he and a guy named Stuart Hill. They created Avery Matthews, and basically just when they got the green light from Cartoon Network to go ahead and do a pilot, they wanted to come to us and to do the animation.
And it was probably a team of, I think it was a team of about 10 animators for 6 weeks to get that done.
And that's just for the animation, so that doesn't count the boarding and
The movie we did was part of the 48-Hour Film Festival. We won, my company Bark, we won the original 48 hours in Atlanta, and so we're invited to the international competition. And so that was actually 72 hours. So we got 3, the prop, the character that had to be in it, and then we spent 3 days pretty much solid.
White Cow was inspired by the poem, which was written by Jalaluddin Rumi, and Coleman Barks translated it, and he performed it as a live reading, and I heard it on tape about 6 years ago. So right away, the idea of these little sad cow eyes blinking in the dark came, and the message of the poem moved me so much that I actually had to pull the car to the side of the road and just cry a little bit because we shouldn't worry about what's to come or not to come. And I thought that was a message that a lot of people would relate to, particularly now. So I would say it was 6 years of ideas, and then about a year from storyboard to the beginning of shooting. It took about 6 months to make the watercolor paintings that we then layered and animated, and the filming was about 10 seconds a day, so it's 10 minutes long. There you go.
Mine was inspired by the Jonathan Colton song, Code Monkey. I don't know if any of you have heard of him, but he's a fantastic singer-songwriter. It was actually made for Roll Your Own originally, so I did it in about 2 weeks after work, and it was rough, but we got it done, so.
I created, you've already heard about White Cow from Catherine, so I'll focus on Stu Peter, which was created for a live theatrical production that was an exploration of Albert Fish, who was a serial killer at the turn of the century. And the production focused on, how do I say, it was a Haverty Marionettes production, and it focused on different manifestations of this theme as far as Little Red Riding Hood, werewolf themes like Stu Peter, and the capacity of evil among humanity. So it was, it took me quite a few months to create, and was an interesting process. Thanks.
Well, the song in Movie Kiss was written by my brother. He couldn't be here this evening, but he's also singing it. And Ben Allen was kind enough to do the remix for us. So that was the original inspiration, and then my brother had this great idea to animate on a light bright, but he wasn't very good at it. So I took over, and that's how we made the video.
That's awesome. I didn't know your brother had started it. That's funny. Any other questions from the audience? Ooh, we have a question. Yes.
Well, I guess as of right now, no. Other than just we're trying to, get it to be seen by as many people as possible. We showed it at the ASIFA screening a couple weeks ago, and so this is actually the second public screening of it. So yeah, it's just, I guess the best thing that we can say to do if you want to see more is just do all you can to kind of get the word out to your friends. Post on Facebook, whatever, just, say Avery Matthews is awesome, and then somebody will say, what's Avery Matthews, and then, maybe it'll get around. But yeah, it's just, if you're familiar with Cartoon Network,